Hi, Ase Familia. How are you? It's Mónica Ramírez. I am the founder and president of Justice for Migrant Women, and I'm a lead organizer of the National Latina Equal Pay Campaign. And wow, I can't believe it's been a decade, 10 years that we have been raising our voices and raising awareness about the pay gap that confronts far too many Latinas across the nation. And first, I just want to say thank you for all of your hard work and your leadership. You've been such important partners in this work over many years. I'm proud to be one of the mujeres de ACE, so you're part of my familia también. And as we mark this 10-year anniversary of the National Coordinated Latina Equal Pay Campaign, first, let me just tell you that I'm very proud to have been part of this work and part of this effort over so many years. Together, we have made considerable change. And right now, you're probably hearing the numbers that are floating around about the gap. And let's talk about the data, because it is important for us to recognize the data and what the data tells us. So we know that Latinas who work year round, full time, are paid an average of 58 cents to the dollar, paid to white non-Hispanic men. We also know that all Latinas working full-time, part-time, seasonally, part year, and the gig economy, all Latinas with reported earnings were paid 54 cents to the dollar, paid to white non-Hispanic men in 2024. We know that for some Latinas, their situation is pretty stark. We know that Latinas who identify as immigrant are paid 43 cents to the dollar. We know that rural Latinas are paid 43 cents to the dollar. We know that when we take the data and we disaggregate it or we pull it apart, we know that Latinas who identify as Guatemalan and Honduran were paid just 29 cents to the dollar in 2024. So these are some pretty huge gaps, and we have a lot of work to do in order to address this problem because we know that Latinas have to work harder and have to work more in order to try to gain the same as what a white male worker is paid in just 12 months. And it's not right. And that's why we've been organizing and demanding change. And it might feel like 54 cents, like that's a number we've seen before in this campaign. Over the course of the decade, the average pay gap for Latinas has gone up and down. We've seen it dip as far as 49 cents to the dollar, and we've seen it rise to 57 cents. And it's gone in between those numbers over this past decade. But the numbers don't tell the full story. The numbers don't talk about the millions of people who have organized and pushed for change. They don't tell the story of the many companies and businesses that have been working to change things internally. They don't tell the story of the laws that we've worked together with hundreds of other organizations across the country to pass. We have met with political leaders, business leaders. We've met with people from all walks of life to talk about this issue and to push for change and to demand more for Latinas and our families. You have been part of that, and we are so grateful for everything you do to try to help make things better for all Latinas and all working people. And we should be proud of the fact that we have helped to change the law together, along with all of our allies and colleagues in this work and in this movement for economic justice. We have pushed to pass laws like the Pregnant Workers Fairness Act. We have stronger paid leave laws in some states. We know that there are new paid family and medical leave laws, and there are stronger pay transparency measures in place. And all of these laws, all of these measures help to move us closer to equity. There's certainly a lot that we have to do together to continue to drive the change that is necessary. But I just want you to know that as we mark this 10-year anniversary, while we're not celebrating anything related to the pay gap is wrong and it needs to change. We must take a moment, though, to mark the 10-year anniversary of this coordinated effort and the leadership of the many people who have pushed for change, who've knocked on doors, who've made phone calls, who've tried to change the culture of their organizations internally. All of it adds up to change, and it all matters. So I just want to say thank you for everything that you do every day. Thank you for your hard work and your leadership. And we know that there's more work to do, but thank goodness that we get to do that work together. I'm sending you much love and gratitude. And as always, I send you my deepest gratitude for your work. We are moving in this movement together in solidarity, one pasito at a time. Adelante. Let's keep moving for change.